Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Windrose. We are over here right on, let me close my Chrome tab actually really quick. But yes, we are right over here by the base, and we are currently waiting for this charcoal to finish smelting. I did go ahead and let all of the copper finish smelting over here. And then I went and gathered up a whole shitload of resources, just mostly miscellaneous stuff that you get from animals, some coconuts, some other things like that. I went ahead and also crafted myself some bandages, as that is the only way you can heal at the start of the game other than passive healing and the health potions that Dr. Gallon gives you. So definitely want to take advantage of that. I usually just slap it somewhere on my fucking hotbar there. Also here, if we can find Mr. Gallon, we'll ask him if you come up and talk to him here. You'd be like, do you have anything for me? And he says, not right now, but earlier you saw that he gave us a health potion. But yes, let's go ahead and first start off by cooking up all this food, as I have made an absolute ass ton of food. We want to first start off by making our first blue food, which is spicy chicken, quote-unquote chicken with sweet potato because it's dodo meat. And then we want to make some bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs gives you more vitality, as well as this does too. So it's like free HP added on top of your base HP. And then you also can do dodo broth, and then coconut soup, and these all give you different stats and stuff. We only have access to agility, strength, and vitality right now, I believe. I don't think there's anything. Yep, no other foods right now, at least, unfortunately for us. But that is okay, and we'll go ahead and just leave that stacked just like that. And then I think I'll walk over here and just dump this in the chest here to keep this nice and clean. Generally, what I do is, so I have my two tools here. I have my saber or whatever melee weapon I want here, and then I do my my ranged weapon. Then I have my two foods, and then I have bandages, and then a healing item, a quick heal item. So a potion or whatever the hell else you may have found. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support in the first episode. I haven't actually seen how that's doing yet, but I did before I closed that Chrome page. It already had like 15 views in the first 30 seconds, so that's pretty incredible. So I do appreciate that. But we'll go ahead and take our brand new food here. There we go. And let's see what this quest wants us to do next. I think it's rescue the crew, and I need a bigger boat. Yeah, looks like it. All right, well, to do that, we are going to have to upgrade our equipment, which means our melee weapon, and then also our tools and our gun at some point, hopefully. But we need to upgrade all this armor, because all this armor is ass. It's legitimately terrible. So yeah, let's start working on that. I say we work on the armor first, and then we can work on the rest of this stuff. But first, we need to make some coarse fabric. Let's make like fucking 50 of it, just because we can. There we go. Craft that. I'll take that and I'll dump this over here in the box, and then I'll go into the armor here. And we already have the boots, so let's make the gloves, make the bandana, the pants, and the survivor's jacket. Very nice. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and equip that stuff, and then we'll have some actual somewhat proper clothing, and then we can run over here to the disassembly table and do all of this stuff here. There we go. And it's gonna give us coarse fabric back, so we'll just dump that back on in there. And now we have some actual decent armor, and we look a little bit better, somewhat better, just a tiny bit. We do have our new saber here, though. Well, our kind of fucking new saber. It's still a piece of dog shit, but we do have a new saber here, and we can upgrade it. So the question is, do you upgrade your armor first, or do you upgrade your weapon first? I argue for armor. But some people argue for weapon, so we'll just kind of max upgrade both of them. This is going to be mostly a farming and upgrading episode. I did do a lot of basic material farming off camera, but I did not want to spoil those enemies over there for myself, or even though I've already fucking fought the Thorn Fiddlers. But as well as the drowned is out and about. But yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our stuff here. We'll get at least one upgrade on every piece of clothing for right now, and then we will have to go farm some more materials to continue upgrading. We can upgrade these things all the way up to level 5. So yeah, now we have some decent defense. Let's go kill some of these thorn fiddlers out on over here for some crab meat, as well as for the experience of killing them. We'll grab this stuff right here as well, as those are resources. All right, it has been a little while since I fought thorn fiddlers. I totally forget the attack patterns, so we'll see how this is. All right, we'll go for 3 attacks. And okay, it looks like 4 attacks, and then we have to dodge. Ouch, that hurt. Ow, motherfucker. All right, need to hit a bandage real quick. And I don't think I got my bandage off. Hold on. There we go. And as long as we don't get hit, our health will start to recover. All right, let's go for a heavy. Hey, there we go. Nice and easy to finish those guys off. And it gives us undead essence and crab meat. Okay. Very nice. All right, now we have a drowned 2 thorn fiddlers as well. So we'll kill this thorn fiddler here. Open up with a heavy attack. And then go into a couple of hits there. Another heavy attack, and he should be done, though. Very nice. All right, now we got a drowned and a thorn fiddler. The drowned are tricky. They're a little bit fucking sneaky sometimes. So you want to be a little bit careful with how you approach and dealing with those guys. But the thorn fiddlers are rather easy. These guys do fucking just chuck shit at you. So that's fun. But they're generally not too bad. Just do a couple of attacks. They do 2 attacks in a row. So you do want to be careful of that, though. And we'll kill a few more of these drowned to see if we can get some brand new resources here. But we'll just have to see. All right, we got another drowned here. Looks like we're taking on both at once. That should be fun. Ouch. Yep, generally 3 attacks. Let them attack. You can also block, too. Blocking is a bit more difficult in my experience. I think dodging early on is significantly easier. Grab some more of these shells here. But yeah, in today's episode, it's going to be farming any boars we see, as well as going around and clearing out all. I did do a quick rough lap around the island just to discover most of the question marks here. But we want to go around and discover all of these ancient ruins here. I did kill some of the enemies inside them just to farm some of the resources, but they do respawn, so they should be respawned by the time we head back on over there. But yeah, let's go bank this stuff in the chest, and we'll make our way on over to our first question mark. But first, we need to actually make our copper tools. So yeah, let's do that instead, actually. We get to finally make our copper tools here. I'm going to go ahead and just dump all this stuff in here. And if you go into these closed scallop shells, you can actually open them. And when you open them, sometimes they give you pearls, which I don't really know what the fucking use of that is. These ones, I don't really know what they're used for. They're not really used for anything, at least from what I've seen so far. But yeah. Alrighty. Let's go to our first little thing over here, the Traveler's Camp, after we make our tools, Ghost. Come on, figure it out, bud. All right, copper axe and a copper pickaxe. There we go. And we're also going to need a shovel at some point, so I guess we'll go ahead and make that. And then let's go ahead and replace these shitty tools here. And I'll leave the... I guess I can put the shovel on 3. And then the saber and all this stuff over here like this. And then we'll have the full line up there. And then we can dismantle the stone pickaxe. And we can also dismantle the stone axe. Just for some free resources, you might as well. And then we'll dump this stuff in the chest there. We'll go out with a fresh inventory. Do we want to sleep? I think we want to sleep. Try to wait out some of this rain so you guys can actually see what the fuck's going on. Very nice. All right, and I believe we're going to need the shovel down here at this first one. So, make sure to bring that bad boy. Oh, we have another dodo over here. Might as well kill it for the possibility of getting the trophy heads. Ouch. These guys, you want to wait for, it's 3 slashes, then they attack, and then you dodge. Generally a good way to go about that. Some more cayenne over here, as well as a boar. So we'll go ahead and take on the boar and the 2 sows. You want to try to keep them all in front of you, and for these guys, it's 4 attacks and then a dodge. So I need a dodge here right away because those 2 already had, a couple attacks queued up on them. Let me run away a little bit here and pop a bandage just to get a little bit of health restored. If you get hit while you're healing off the bandage, by the way, it will cancel the bandage. Although it's pretty easy not to get hit on these guys, especially. There we go. Nice little cleanup there. We're going to need an absolute ass ton of hide. I would think you need around 50 hide to max upgrade all of your starting gear. I want to say something along those lines. But here we are over at this little smuggler's camp thing here. All right. We have a twist of fancy. All right. And a homeward journey. Homeward journey, you can drink this at any time and it'll return you back to your last revival point. But apparently there's some other stuff going on over here. And then we have all of this stuff able to be crafted as well. Very nice. So we got a good portion of the major resources and the other resources already found. So that's good. Let's see here. Okay, read the note in the curios. Okay. I came across smuggler's cache yesterday, found a pinch of gunpowder and a bottle of rum. If there are other hideouts as bare, they must be in bad shape. Rumor has it smuggling on Tortuga is run by Henry Avery. Probably nonsense. His fancy the ship's true captain. I'll bury the excess gear nearby beneath the tree marked with the red flag. Okay. So the tree marked with the red flag. Ah, there it is. Okay. So I assume we need to use the shovel. I haven't ever... Oh, yay. It's a fucking actual, like, fucking boss boar here. I need to flip these around here. There we go. This is our first time encountering a starred enemy. We'll open up with a heavy attack. This guy should be quite a bit more difficult, but still the same basic principles here. Ouch, I meant to block that. I meant to block all of that, and I didn't block any of it. Right, we might get our first fucking death here. Well, I did have a couple deaths off camera, just fighting stuff, but 3 there. 4 and a dodge. All right, and a dodge. There we go. All right, we'll hit a dodge there. Just let this bandage finish up healing us. And a dodge. There we go. Now we should be able to finish him off. Oh, he's 1 HP. No. No, 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 no. God damn it. Oh, you ran out of stamina in this game and you really get fucked up. Oh, it's always in the dumbest ways you die as well. When you die, you burn through that section of food you were using, so it really kind of sucks too. It's like extra sucky. But that's okay. We got him down to 1 HP. Your first time playing, by the way, you are going to struggle much more than you see me struggling here. I am not particularly good at this game, but I am. I would say I'm better than average, but definitely is a quite a challenge on especially the first boss. When you fight the first boss, you're going to struggle, and you're going to see me throw a little fucking baby rage around. I don't actually know how to use the shovel here, so. Okay, that's weapon. Okay, so we gotta go through this here, I guess. And I guess we just dig here. Or dig, oh yeah, right here. Alright. Is it here? Or am I just making a hole that I can't get out of? Alright, I need to dig around here for a minute to see if we can find this thing. Oh, there it is. Right there, there's the chest. That is actually the first time I've used the shovel to find a chest. So that, oh, homemade gunpowder, healing potions, and a great healing potion. 5 of them, actually. 5 of each there. Very nice. Generally, you don't need the shovel all the time, though, so I'm going to actually just shift this around a little bit. You just need the shovel occasionally, so we'll do bandages on 8 and a healing potion on 7. Healing potions are pretty much instant. So you do want to use those sparingly, but also if you need to use them, fucking use them. You know what I mean? All right. So that is the first question mark cleared out. We also managed to get ourselves 5 hide. We won't head back to base to upgrade just yet, but we'll head back to base to dump off some of this other stuff like that greater healing potion and some other things. Yep. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's dump that off. We'll dump off the hide. We'll dump off all this stuff here we don't need. Dump off the meat, the homeward journey. The shovel we'll keep in the inventory, and the greater healing potions we'll stow for now. Looks like we're going to need a new box pretty soon, so we'll keep an eye on that. Next, let's head on over to these ruins here, these ancient ruins. You can get healing herbs, you can get dodo eggs. So these ones will have dodos at them, and it's usually like 2 or 3 azure dodos, and then some crab meat here, free crab meat. I will take that. Whenever you see those crabs, pick them up, man. You can make the spicy crab kebab thing, and those are pretty effective at okay, looks like the enemies haven't respawned here yet. So you'll find these ancient chests scattered all around. They're going to have goods you can sell to the smugglers, as well as minor healing potions and a few other things along with those that are... yeah, you get some pretty nice stuff, not going to lie. It looks like this one only has 2 chests. You could just come over here and hack through these thick vines here. And then you're going to go down into the cellar here. There will be enemies down in these cellars. Just gonna fair warn you right now. Usually there's some drowned, a couple of drowned, but we'll see what we get down here. Yeah, looks like just 2 drowned. Okay, that's not so bad. We'll run into the main room here, and we'll deal with these guys. Oh, you sneaky little fucker. I am out of stamina. Big attack. Down goes one, and I dodge the second, and a big attack, and down he goes. Very nice. Ancient container there. We got some healing herbs. You can come back and redo these healing herb things pretty much as much as you want. Ooh, increased pierce damage. Very nice. And some more healing potions there. You will get some pretty damn good loot by clearing these things out as well, so I would highly recommend doing it as early as you feel comfortable. All right. We can also call our boat in, but we don't really want to be doing that right now. We want to get past the first level here before we leave our first island. We want to, you know, fully explore the island. That's kind of the whole point. But yeah, we do want to fully explore the island, as well as collect as much boar hide as possible, or as much rough hide rather. So while we're on our way on over to this other thing over here, I'm gonna keep an eye out for boars. We don't really need dodos, as I gathered like 50 dodo eggs while I was just dicking around. But yeah, if we see some boar like that right there, that's a sow right there, and then another sow over there. Here with the heavy attack, and I'm gonna take a hit here. That's okay though. That's what bandages are for. And then these are sweet potatoes. That's what sweet potatoes look like. I think I showed that last episode. 3 and 4 and dodge. 1 and 2 and 3 and... It's like a fucking kick line routine, I swear. That's funny, though. I don't know. Can you hit this? Nah, I don't think so. That would be nice if you could get something from it. But it does not appear to be so. All right, we'll head on over here to this next ruin. We'll keep an eye out for some boars. Ah, there's a sow. Very nice. 2 sows. There's 4 attacks, so we know we're going to have to dodge immediately. There it is. Ah, okay, we took a little hit. That's okay. We got bandages for a reason. All right, very nice. These ones might be respawned. I don't think so, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Okay, perfect. Well, there's 3 chests in this one, so you guys know the drill. Just run around, pick up all the stuff. A lot of this stuff, this clay vase, the wooden talisman, and the bone beads aren't really that useful right now, but it's good to save these up, because you can sell them to the smugglers later on for some BS3 and some other things. Oh, looks like we had a hidden chest here. Ooh, okay, decorations there. That can help with our comfort level, so that's good to do as well. Looks like we're gonna have to go through this little dilapidated wall here. That is actually the word that I was going to use, so that it is quite funny that that's the word that they chose to use. Okay, yeah, triangle walls, leaf roofs, and some bone beads there. And that is level 2, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we got some more stuff to learn here. There we go. Then we'll head on over to Discovery. We'll discover all that stuff there. You can see we've discovered a decent amount of stuff, like I was saying a minute ago. Go back to character, go to progression. In the talents, so we don't have any points yet, I don't think. Oh, no, I think we get 2 talent points, actually, yeah. Okay, so we get 4 stat points, which I think I'm going to go... okay, so I don't need to do endurance because there's actually a perk that makes that way easier. But we'll go ahead and increase the damage of our agility-based weapons, and then I think we'll probably... Yeah, I think we'll just do the whole first level into agility. I don't really think we're going to struggle anywhere else. I don't think we have talent points yet. Oh, next level we get talent points. Okay, that's unfortunate. This first level we didn't get any, but that's okay. Our stamina's good enough for now. You will start to struggle on later things, though, with stamina, which there is this talent here called Marathon Runner, which literally just flat out gives you extra stamina, which is really nice. You don't have to do anything to activate it. Don't have to do any crazy shit. Don't have to drink any potions. Don't have to eat a special food. You just fucking get it and use it. And it is ultra effective. I would highly recommend putting your perks into it, your talent points into it very early on. You can also just like fucking reset your talent stuff anytime you want. So don't think that it's you know, locked into stone and you're gonna be stuck into a build if you do one early on. That's not really how that works. They do make it quite player friendly, I will say. All right, looks like we got a little decrepit chest. Club, very nice. Clubs are pretty decent, and there's a lamp and a blurry sketch of an island. Very nice. Let's see here. Does that... Yep, that puts the 15 men on a dead man's chest quest location here. And we'll go ahead and track that one. Track quest. Hold on a second. My wife is calling me. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes real life comes first. And you best believe I answer that phone every goddamn time the wife calls. Oh, we get a fast travel bell. Oh, that's super useful this early in the game. Whenever you go to other islands, you want to put down a fast travel bell, and you also want to have one back, obviously, at your base to be able to fast travel back to your base too. But we can also cut this down here for some wood, and then also I believe some nails. Yep, some nails right there. But we'll go do this 15 dead men's chest quest really quick here. It's good to get some quests done early on, as after we do that thing, that will be our island fully explored, I believe. And the islands are procedural, but I think the set resources on the first island are the same, I want to say. Something along those lines. But we're gonna need a shovel here, so we'll go ahead and put away our pistol. Not that we have any ammo to use the pistol. Let's see what's going on around here. Okay, maybe just at the center of all these bodies. Oh, yeah, I was right. The chest is battered but still locked. That means the valuables are probably still inside. Open the chest. The moment your palms touch the old wood, you hear a familiar rasp behind you, and the air fills with the stink of rotten flesh and shellfish. Oh, shit! Oh, it's a bunch of drowned. Okay, that's not really that bad. You know, if that's your first introduction to the drowned, that's fucking terrifying. I also don't have my comfort bonus anymore, so now my stamina is very slowly recharging. Which means I need to play this, like, extra safe. we go. We should be able to kill 2 of them on our next little flourish of attacks. No stamina, no stamina. I can't stress how important the comfort bonus is. They are rather slow though, so they're not really that scary or anything. But still, holy shit, that's a hell of an introduction to the drowned if you've never have seen them up to this point. You know, you could have just come over here and done this like fucking day 1. Take the risk and open the chest. Okay, there we go. We got some, oh, silver ingots. Not enough inventory space though. Okay. We can drop our wood here. That's fine. There we go, silver ingots, and then also some guinea. Nice. Guinea is a very, very, very valuable resource. We'll go ahead and drop our probably drop our plant fiber here. We don't need that so much. But yeah, very nice. And that is a little bit more XP into level 2. Good little get a little segue there. All right, of course we need a lot of boar hide to upgrade our equipment, so we're gonna come over here and farm some of it. Although this is actually a little bit difficult because of how slow our stamina regens now, so we need to be a bit careful. And I think we should probably just head back to base, anyways, to let our stamina get fully back here. Eat some of our bacon and eggs though. All right, we're making fucking great progress though. We're knocking out all these quests early on our island. I think we have explored everything that we can explore on our island. So I think it is probably time to go to a new one. And we can continue farming all those resources that we need to upgrade our equipment on other islands as well. It's not just limited to our island, you know. It is it is a multi-island game. They are on all the islands generally. Okay, I actually don't think I can take a boar without the comfort bonus. Ah, maybe I can. I guess we're about to find out. There it is. All right, now we get 4 free attacks. Shit, I missed my attack on that guy. There we go. Oh, thank God. Oh, we finished Buccaneer in training. I think it's like kill 40 boar or something like that. We did finish that. Very nice. All right, let's make our happy little ass on back over here. And so the comfort bonus doesn't last that long for us, and we can remedy that. Once you get back in your bonfire here, we can see how long our comfort bonus will last. It is, I believe it's, where the fuck is it at? It's in, I think if we go to the bonfire, I want to say, camp info. Comfort rating is 2, yeah, okay. So we can improve the comfort rating by going to decorations, and you can just mount these up on your wall here, and these will improve the comfort rating as well. You just kind of do that. I don't have a boar head though, so unfortunately I can't do that. But you can put a stool down next to your fucking cooking pot and table, and then we can put some benches around the bonfire. Very nice. Make it look a little bit homey at least. Let's see here. We got a table too. We can put some put a table over here and some log stools or something like that. There we go. Now we're up to comfort level 5. All right, we got a shelf here we can do. Put that up on a wall somewhere. I don't know. Make it look homey, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Little shelf with a gap in the corner. That's fucking peak ergonomic design. Let's see here. A little cabinet. We can do a cabinet somewhere. We can do that outside probably. Let's do that like fucking right here. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we'll put it down. There you go. Let's see what else here. We got a canopy. Hell yeah, canopy. We can do a canopy somewhere. There we go. There's a canopy. Level 8 comfort now. We got these wall torches we can use to light things up on the outside. Kind of just go around and put these down. Oh, I'm out of wood. Hold on. Let's go get some more wood real quick. But that is a pretty good way just to get yourself, you know, enough things to just maintain that really, really high comfort bonus. Oh, we also I already have sweet potato seeds. We can go and drop that for now. Need to get the wood going. Oh, inventory's still full. Okay. There we go. There's some wood. Get ourselves a little bit more here. This does make it a little bit easier to cut down trees with the copper tools as well, of course. There she blows. Very nice. We need a little bit more wood. And remember, don't cut down those coconut palms. And cutting down... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, it looks like I cut this one down, too. Cutting down the trees that are, like, closer to the middle of the island is generally better as well. Oh, those should break each other, maybe? No. But I can't hit both of them at once, so that's nice. And there she blows. Whole bunch of wood there. Now we have 50 wood exactly. Very nice. Now we can come around and put down all these little torches that we want to put down. Make it easy to see stuff. There we go. Very nice. And this isn't only helping with the light, it's also helping with the comfort level. Putting down multiple, though, I don't think does anything, to be honest with you. But it does look nice in our little shit shack here. I recommend building like an open base like this. I recommend not putting doors on stuff because it looks kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Then we have like a wooden bowl we can put down on the table here. Hell yeah. Little tankard. And a wooden bucket. Fuck yeah, a little trash can next to the table. I don't know. something like that. A fishing barrel. We need rope for this one, so let's go get ourselves some rope. We'll craft like fucking 10 rope, something like that. I need to drop some stuff off in the inventory here. Let's drop off all that stuff that we don't need. Like that stuff. The crab meat, drop that off. Silver ingots can go in here. The nails can go in here. What else is... yeah, I really don't have enough chests built yet. Need to kind of get that done. We'll drop the lamp in there. And then we'll empty out the rest of this stuff here. I think our animal fat's full. And then we have some room for the wood in here as well. And yeah, that should be good enough for now. Let's see here. Oh, I need to get that rope. Totally forgot about that. Grab the rope. And now we can make a fishing barrel. And we'll put this like right here. Why not? There we go. That's comfort level 11. You can make a large fishing barrel too. I don't think that really affects the comfort level any at all though. We can make a wine barrel as well. That might help the comfort level a bit. Let me destroy this one and see if that... Okay, it doesn't raise the comfort level. I was thinking maybe like higher tier thing, you know, maybe it raises the comfort level more, but turns out not really. But yeah, that's basically all we can really do for the comfort level of this place for now. It does help out quite a bit though, so I would highly recommend doing that. Just while you're, you know, out and about. But yes, let's see how much... All right, we have 15 hide. We could probably, I would say, need to go farm a bit more. We'll head on over to this island. We'll clear this island, then we'll head back on over to the other one. And then I think we'll go to another island. I think 2 levels of upgrade on our gear should be enough for a little while. Yep, see, we got 18 minutes of comfort. That's pretty good, right? Not bad, not bad. We're gonna need a couple of fast travel bells, though. I would say. I'd say we craft like 2 or 3, as we have upgraded tools now. We don't need all those tools, or all the copper. That was cool though. That teaches you how to use shovels and everything. Nice little quest there. Excuse me. But yeah, I think you know, going for the upgrades first just generally gives you an easier time. And I would not take on the first boss unless you have your equipment fully upgraded. You have bandages, you have potions. I would highly recommend not taking him on until you have all that stuff. Is the boars in here respawned? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, that's fine. We'll just scour the wilderness till we find enough boar here. And I would say, actually, you probably need like 100 rough hide to fully upgrade your gear. I said 50 earlier, but that's like kind of not true. It generally takes 2 days for resources to respawn, so we might not find very much on this little lap here, but I think the animals are an exception to that. Although, having said that, I am not finding fucking anything over here. Come on now, where are they? Ah, yes, there we go. Couple of sows, maybe. Yep, 3 sows. Nice. Yeah, generally you don't get the 3. Generally it's just the 2. 4 and then dodge, and then this guy's going to want to hit 2, so you want to dodge him. You can just, like, walk away from them as well. That also works. You can open up with a heavy attack. You can then go into slashes, but then you want to dodge on that 4th attack. 4th attack, no matter what, pretty much an insta-dodge. And then we got 3 of that. We'll probably farm till we get about 20, and that should be enough for, like, level 3 or 4 on all of our stuff. We also need to upgrade our sword. Remember that. We do need to upgrade the sword as well. There is a lot of stuff to upgrade. I wish they would make the upgrade cost maybe a little bit cheaper for the first couple of levels. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, I understand why they didn't. It is, you know, it is an open world survival crafting game, so they do have to add a little bit of grind into it. Otherwise, people will finish the game too quickly. And, you know, it does add that, it does give that Conan Exiles feeling of achievement and accomplishment, so that's nice. 2, 3, 4, and dodge. Heavy attack. 2, 3, 4, dodge. Ow, fucking double hitter. Cheater. You're not allowed to do that. Sometimes they will just double hit you, though, so you gotta be a little bit careful. And you do have passive health regeneration, but I prefer to just use bandages. It's significantly faster. I didn't actually know about bandages. My first, so I'm in my own playthrough, like on and off stream combined. I'm at the brig right now. I've just literally built the brig, so that's as far as I have gone. So I actually don't know fucking everything. So some of this is going to be a little bit of discovery on our part. Itch. How dare you hit me? Oh, the wife just got home, so the boys are going nuts. Very nice, very nice. All right, so let's make our way back on over towards the base, and we'll kind of go through the heart of the island here and see if we can find any more boar. I'm probably running past a bunch of them and not seeing them. That tends to happen to me quite a bit. I have really good eyesight. It's just, it's hard to look for things and commentate at the same time. All right, any movement? No movement, okay. What about up over this way? Come on, there should be some shit. No, like literally nothing, wow. I am dropping down to about 40 FPS here inside the jungle, but I'm sure they'll work on the game optimization soon. There we go. Get a little dodge in there. And dodge. And down she goes. And there's usually sows with the boars. Usually. They do like to congregate around these cayenne peppers and sweet potatoes. I don't know if they're eating them or what have you, but still nice to check there. I didn't see any, though, unfortunately. Can we see anything from the top of the hill? Not much. All right, I figured that would be kind of the case. But yeah, you just kind of have to randomly run around, and I usually just do like a lap of the island And generally that's enough to like get whatever upgrade that I'm striving for. Oh, the sweet potatoes respawn. Anything around here? Not really. Yeah, I don't see anything. We'll run over here and check though. I think this is the boar one, so let's see if these guys have respawned yet. Nah, they haven't respawned. So there's a guarantee. Oh no, this is the dodo one. But there's guaranteed dodo spawns in that ruin over there. And then this other one over here is a guaranteed boar spawn. Like 100% guaranteed there will be a boar in like 2 sows minimum. And it's usually a boar, a couple of sows, and a few more sows just all around it. We can run over there and check it really quick though. Might as well. Let me actually run back to the base here. And we'll do a little sleep, skip the night. So we don't have to play at night too much. Well, yeah, we'll make our way back on. Oh, looks like some cayenne spawned right next to the base. That's really nice. This stuff kind of does move around a bit. At least from what I've seen. I think it's like an area spawn on the whole island pretty much. But yeah, some more cayenne stuff here. And if we bank all of our resources here, that should be almost, yeah, good little bit of cayenne there. And some more sweet potatoes, some more seeds. We are full up on like animal fat and stuff like that. Sweet potato seeds there. You do want to keep the seeds. I would recommend keeping the seeds. It is a good idea to do that. Yeah, we do need to build another chest though, I think. We're gonna have to do another run of copper at some point though. That is just an inevitability. But we'll drop off this stuff here. We'll throw the rope in there as well. And yeah, there we go. Very nice. All right, how much hide do we have? 20. Okay. 20 hide. Yeah, I think I am just going to keep this to a farming episode, just because we do need as much hide as we can possibly get. All right, we'll do a quick sleep here, and that should respawn all the animals. This should skip us all the way to daytime. Is it not doing that? I think it's a 12-hour skip, I want to say. Or maybe that's just very early on daytime. Oh yeah, it is that was daytime. Okay, interesting. There we go. Now we got a good day. Perfect. All right, we'll go check those ruins, and on the way, we'll get any boar that we see. And I have been keeping those charcoal furnaces going, just so that when we go to smelt stuff, we don't have to always go grab wood. We can just have some ready and just smelt all the stuff at once. And I'm gonna do like most of the smelting off camera. I will say that. We do need to go get another load of copper here at some point. You know, I'll probably do that off camera as well. I will try to do as much as I can on camera, but I don't want to do the boring shit on camera for you guys, because that's not fun. But it is a lot of farming. Probably about, I would say, like maybe like 75% of this series will be on camera. All right, come on. Please be respawned. Not respawn. Shit. Okay, that's nice. Maybe I need to run over to like the tip of the island and get really far away from stuff for it to get respawned here. But I'm just really not finding a lot of boar. I've kind of cleaned the whole island per se. We haven't explored this over here yet. Just some dodos and a couple of shipwrecks. It is a really good idea to go around and clean up all those shipwrecks around your island at least once. Some of them do have chests on them, but not very often. But when they don't have chests, you can break all the stuff to get nails. And that does work pretty good. Alrighty. See if we can find any more boar over here. I know a large amount of this episode is just farming, but you know, you got to do it. And I want to show you guys how much farming there is to do. There is a lot of farming, at least here in the early game, getting your equipment upgraded especially. A ton of farming doing that. Oh, come on. Give me some boar, for Christ's sakes. This is ridiculous. I'm going to go through a whole set of food here trying to farm some boar. But yeah, you're required to, or you have to have boar hide as well, or rough hide rather, to upgrade your sword as well. So I mean, it's not like it's just the defensive equipment. You need it for the offensive equipment too, which is kind of strange. I would think it would just be wood and oh, some more cayenne. Oh yeah, there's a boar. Boar and a sow. It's probably a boar and 2 sows. Ouch. Heavy attack. Ouch. And dodge and heavy attack. And down she goes. Then I'll heal myself a little bit here. Want to get all that hide and stuff. But where's the other sow? It's always boar and 2 sows. It's almost never just a 1 sow. Okay, I guess it was 1 sow that time. Interesting. And there's none over here. Okay. Ah, more clay there. Nice. All right, we'll run back this way. Oh, some free crab meat. Generally, the crabs come in 2s. Generally speaking. Sometimes you won't find them in 2s, though. Sometimes it'll just be a solo. The most I found, I got a bugged spawn, and there was like 6. It's kind of weird. Maybe that's super rare or something. But yeah, we'll just keep running around the coastal jungle here looking for some more boar. I think we'll make a run by the base here and over to the other island to see if we can get some to respawn on this side. Because if some respawned way over there, that's like far off the side, so we might be able to... Oh yeah, this is our sword we dropped earlier. We can break that down for resources now. Now that we actually have the disassembly table. Or disassembly box, whatever the fuck it is. Not really much of a table. Alright, just give me 1 set of boar over here. That's all I'm asking. 1 set of sows, and then I can run back to the main island and grab some more. It's all fucking dodos. God damn it. I believe it is, like I said earlier, though, 2 in-game days for the resources on the island to respawn. So we might need to wait another day for the stuff to respawn. And by the way, while you're offline, your stuff continues to go. So if you have like stuff smelting or, you know, some other stuff going on like that, it will continue to just do its thing. We can open those up for a chance at some pearls there. Store some more cayenne. Store some more coconuts. And we'll have to hang on to the rest of this. We can actually go over here and disassemble this sword here. I can disassemble the club too because I'm not going to use it. But it will give us some decent resources there that we can go ahead and just slap into this this thing over here and then drop all that stuff there. All right, let me yeah, let's go to the bed here. We'll use the bed and we'll skip another day here. When you see the shadows stop moving, that's when the day has expired. All right, let's see if this is respawn the stuff yet. We'll hop back in here, and I think it is a 12-hour skip exactly on the dot. I want to say, yeah, because then it goes to like straight night, and then it's back to day again. Yeah, see there. Okay, very nice. I think you can end it early though if you want to. All right, let's run around and see if we can find some more of those boars, because we need a ton of them. If I don't find any by the end of this episode, then I will run around and oh, there's one. Perfect. I wish the actual boar gave you 2 hide instead of 1. I think that would be more balanced. I think that would be more fair. There we go, because you only get 1 rough hide from the boar and you get 1 from the sow. But if they have a star next to their next to their little health bar there. They do give 2. Let's see if the dodos have respawned. No, I think you have to leave the island to get these guys to respawn, I guess. Huh. It's a bit annoying. But we'll run around and check again. And see if anything has come back. They might have lowered the spawn rate on the... or maybe I'm just getting, like, hella unlucky. I think I might just be getting hella unlucky. Well, there's a guarantee spawn over at the... at the other ruins, so... Go over there and check that. But on the way, I want to look at all these other spots and see if they have been respawning over here. Oh, here's another good spot. Can generally find some over here sometimes. Doesn't look like there is any, and that's unfortunate. All right, we'll check this thing. Please, please, please give me some more, some boar and some sows. I don't think it quite has been 2 days until this thing respawns, and I think you have to be out of like render distance for 2 days as well. I have no idea though. But I think it's 2 full in-game days to respawn stuff. Oh, look at that Blackbeard ship right there. He's just chilling there. We could swim out to that bad boy and fucking board it, just take it over if we wanted to. You can do that, but it you don't like get the ship or anything, which I think is a shame, because if you have the fucking stones to go board a ship like fucking level 2, I mean, if you pull it off, I think you should get the ship. Or at least like the scraps of the ship. That would be kind of nice. We'll get ourselves some more coconuts here though while we're over here. Might as well hit up some more of them cocoa nuts. Then we'll run past the ruins here, see if they came back. Nope, nothing. Jesus Christ, there's not a lot of boar spawns on this island. Maybe I need to cut down more trees. I don't know. But there just really isn't a ton of spawns for him on here. I got kind of unlucky on my last island. I got really lucky. Like the boars would just constantly respawn, and they'd be everywhere. Oh, we might have to go to another island to farm these bad boys. If the spawns are so few and far between like they are right now, then I don't know what we're gonna do, man. We're getting kind of shafted here. Run through this corner here. Man, there ain't nothing over here. Fuck me, dude. There ain't shit. Let me try something here. Let me try going into the copper mine, and then we'll come back out, and then we'll see if there's boars respawn, because that would just be a loading screen. So we'll see if that's what it needs to like reset. Oh, go into the cave. Won't grab the copper. It looks like the copper hasn't respawned either, actually. Oh, yeah. None of this shit has respawned. Wow. Okay. We'll go back out. I think it takes more days for that stuff to respawn, though. All right. Now we're back out. This should hopefully reload some stuff. I don't know, though. Oh, okay. Oh, that was 2 stumps together. It looked like a boar. That's annoying. All right, let's see here. Nothing really. All right, we'll run back to those ruins one more time. Damn, yeah, I'm getting fucked on these resources. Well, we'll upgrade what we can at the end of this episode. We'll upgrade what we can anyways. I have had this before where I've just been running around and not finding anything. So either the spawns are bugged or it just takes a really long time for them to respawn, which I'm thinking it just takes a really long time for them to respawn once you've cleaned out the whole island. Wait, is that a boar right here? No, that ain't shit. That ain't shit. Nothing. Wow. Absolutely fuck all. Okay. We might have to leave our island and then come back. All right, well, yeah, let's run back to base. And then we will, oh, look at that little parakeet thing that's flying around there. That's kind of cool. Never even seen that before. It's probably happened all the time. I just don't see it because I'm looking at other things and focusing on other shit. But we'll make our way back to the base, and then we'll upgrade what we can. And then in the next episode, off camera, I'll farm some more stuff, and then in the next episode, we'll head off on to our first island off the starting island, I guess. And we'll see like what's around. Yeah, there ain't shit over here. God damn. Absolutely fucking nothing. All right, well, let's go upgrade our equipment and we'll wrap up this episode. Sorry I couldn't find any more boars, man. I wanted to get more done on camera for you guys, but unfortunate. All right, let's go to the armor and clothing workshop here. We're going to go to the upgrades, and we're going to upgrade all this stuff up to level 3. We do have 23, so it looks like they did make this a little bit cheaper in that last update they did. There we go. Oh, looks like we did get everything up to level 4, so I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty damn good for 2 episodes in, having all that stuff upgraded. And then if you go to the upgrades here, it costs 2 rough hide and then 1 copper ingot. So we don't have the resources for that, obviously, right now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. So we'll go back to the main menu here. And then we'll go and thank our lovely channel members. I am glad that you guys are enjoying this this series so much. I just glanced at the views on my phone. Thank you guys. I appreciate it very much. I haven't seen a lot of people doing like straight up old school Let's Plays for this game, so I think I'm one of the only people doing it. I have looked around quite a bit and I haven't really seen too much, so we might have a little cornerstone in the market here. But here is our lovely channel members. Thank you to these people. Thank you to Jared, Moses, Mooncheese, JT, Dragonborn, Walter, Pfeiffer, Michael, Shadowfighter Pro, Joski, Shipwrecked, Andrew, Corey, Rip Frost, JT7401, Carter, Ben, Jesper, Walter Thorpe, Sir Zibzek, The Ruta, Brimos, Peyton, Sidar Richard, Torben, Ollie, Derek, Jackson, Jacob, Korn, Quinn, Schofferlex, Axel, Wilcox, Mighty Melons, Motobro, Blackbeard Frog, Guidesy, Danny, Joshua H., Luke, Pure Water, Sugar Free Pie, Maximilian, Tom, Mr. Mandarina, The Real Franco, Lil Vinny, Tayshawn, Chasanel, Killin DD, Hexcord, Wolfpack, Dragon, Hunter, Drops, Apex Badger, Wolfman, Young, Tyler Peterson, Nolan, Josh, The Plentiful Panda, Robert, Evander, Smithers, Cam, Banana, Jeffrey Mangus, Colton, Cable, KJ, Netflix, Steve Scott, Thor, Sly, Kevin, Craig, Hunter Webb, Devantler, Lil Wolfie, Colby, Shipio, Wesley, Madhouse Poetry, Rex the Troopa, Thomas the Stewart, Turna, Carlo, John, Quazix, Rugged, Gold, Ned, Brendan, Rossi, Rasvan, Metallic, Undead Psycho, Cody, The First Brokage, Sean, Fisher, Peter Pan, Darth, Barry, Snooty, Harry Morgan, Joker, Ligma, Aaron, Charles, Roland, Thomas McCabe, Yobama, Greed, Ryan Warnock, Manhawk, Philip Barbarian, T-Fletch, Anarchy Inc., Pixel Peaches, Casterly Wolf, Louise, Connor Huff, iHutch, Paladin Actual, SXS Golem, Joker JJP, Fail, Roman, Nicholas, BRB, Kai, Mr. Poisonous, Daryl, Lil TJ, Nugent, Dominic, J-Dog, Tabor, All Balls No Shaft, Mac Fry, Choir, Achilles, Frosty, Will Phil Bill, Woggles, Terry, Irish, Buller, Dummid, The Watcher, Joseph,
D. Michaels, Stephen Carter, Partisan, David B., Millie D., Nuka, Big Al, Jack Edwards, Grimgar, Elite, Geek, Flash, Blake, Tay, Jabot, Casey, Daniel, Nibs, Dylan O, Trez, David J, Positively Positive, A Coffee Guy, Comnor, Iron Capone, A Carnelli, David Saul, For the Win, Corley Alex, Vespina, Joshua G, Mr. Pudded, Cobb, Joe Chillis, Midwest Guru, The Royal Bison, Eater of Worlds, User, Cry, Neroy, Phalanx, Prototype, M. Pavlison, 370Z, Niles, Cameron, The Mustad, Asian Tarzan, Som G, Savage, YBR, Silver Moon, Risky, Jeffrey Phillipson, Lucifer, and Galazan.
Then we just have a couple more people to thank, guys. Thank you as well to Dunkin' Donuts and Night Rain. I really do appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you, guys. Go ahead and stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, this series does premiere every Thursday at 12 and 6 p.m., so make sure you guys check that out. And of course, that's always, all my video times are in U.S. Central Standard Time. And make sure you guys join the Discord so you guys can see the upcoming schedule for everything, and check out the channel members down below to get access to all of the videos early if I'm ahead of schedule, which recently I have not been, but I'm trying to work my way back up there. Yes, thank you guys so very much. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys next time.